Hey guys, it's the Hbbyloggr. Well, it's been a few years now. This is the building is just about done now, and we're getting ready for the winter. And we got that end wall finished up. Pretty happy about that. And starting to get some wood into the furnace for the outdoor furnace there, and getting that right-hand side of the shed. Well, I'm not going to get it filled, but keep working at it. Log truck's going right now, and that stuff on the top, all the bony stuff and the crooked and the small and everything, that's going to get worked up right over on that, and then it gets hauled in with the tractor to the woodshed, where we'll cut it into 3-foot sections and be done with it. But anyhow, while we were building that new place there, we had to change things around quite a bit. And I had to store a bunch of stuff down here when we took the old barn down and replaced it with the new building. So in that whole transition and the move, I kind of lost space in here while I was storing stuff, and I couldn't get to my trusty sawdust furnace. So it's been a couple of years. So I just moved out the freezer that was sitting in front of this the other day, and I am delighted, there we go, to have this back. So I came down here this morning. It's been a couple of years now since I ran this. I came down this morning and threw in some kindling wood to get it started, and we've got a little bit of fire going in there right now. And I did have this thing cooking right along earlier. All the screenings that I get for the wood chips for my gasifier, that's all the small stuff right there. That's the sawdust that gets screened out. And I got a bag of it here. I've been kind of collecting it here and there, so I got some of it right here. And that's some of the stuff that came out of the thing there after I screened it. So I'm going to put some of that in there. I got just a little bit of air going on here now. So I think I'll put some of this in there, and you guys can see how this thing sounds like when it's really going. So anyhow, I got to put this thing down for a minute. You hang on. Okay. And that'll get that going in a minute. Now right now you don't hear much anything. It takes a minute to get going, but when it's going, it's a roaring. What I usually do is I got this filler tube right here. This is a 14-inch tube, old pipe, and usually that goes, when I'm really cranking with this thing, this goes in here like that, and then that cone on top there goes on top of that thing there through the frameworks, and then the barrel, half the barrel there, that sits on top of that cone. So you fill that up with the sawdust, and it trickles its way all the way down, and you can hear it going. It's starting now. Put the cover back on that. We don't need that opened up. So I'm going to just take this tube back off because it's without a lot of sawdust in there, you start to get air down in the system from the top, and it tends to want to burn its way up. So this is just for demos to show you what the configuration is. But you can see the sawdust how fast that eats it up. It don't take long. So we'll put that into, let that run for a minute. Earlier I had my infrared meter and this heat exchanger right here, which is an old coal furnace. That was 710 degrees after about 35 minutes of just running that sawdust through there. So I'm really happy about getting this thing back together again. This makes a lot of heat, and this shop needs it. It'll take the bite right out of it, I'll tell you. So that's the update from the Hbbyloggr. And the gasifier, she's doing good. She's waiting for some time from me to get back onto it. And then we got the big generator here, that Winco. That's sitting here as a storage unit for the rest of my junk pile. All I need is a little time, but the wood's starting to slow down now, so maybe I'll have some more time to play with this thing. And then we'll get this furnace going, wood furnace going too. So this whole shop is just filled with all kinds of nice little wood projects in it. All right, Hbbyloggr, check it out.